So NeuLion is an American company, and we do over-the-top content delivery as a managed service. So basically we go to any content owner, should it be a sports federation, could it be a studio, should it be a broadcaster, could it be a telco. They have content they would like to go direct to consumers in over the top, and we help them doing that. So they wouldn't have to worry with any of the logistics. They just give us the initial content in a good format, and we would encode it, we would transcode it, we would secure it, we would prepare all the metadata with them. We would make sure that it is monetized in the right way, because we're authorized to clear transactions for them. And then we would even go as far as distributing it, so we would control which CDN to use at what time. If one is very good and one is lower, we would switch to the very good one at any moment. We can go also to the level where we would develop the front-end application, whether it be, of course, on iOS or Android, but also on Samsung TVs, on PlayStation, on Apple TV, on Android set-top boxes, etc., etc. And so by working with us, people who have content can quickly go to market, and they don't get any of the hassle of having complex integration or complex contract negotiation, because in one country they would need to secure one CDN, for example, and in another one, another CDN, which makes two contracts to negotiate. If they go with us, we've got the worldwide coverage, and that's why people like the NBA, for instance, is trusting us, delivering in 200 countries, all the basketball games live. Also the UFC, the Ultimate Fight Championship, and people like NFL, Sky Sports, etc. So basically, the NBA is going to tell us that they have their own rights to distribute in some countries some games, and for instance, one game will be accessible in 180 countries, but not in 20 others, because in 20 others, that game has been sold to a satellite operator or to a TV channel. And we're able to help them really selecting in which country they would go direct to consumer, and in which country it should be geo-blocked, because the game will be live on TV with someone else. So they've already sold it and they sold the rights, so they cannot have a duplicate service. Yeah, I think so. I think obviously OTT makes sense when you have a very good internet or broadband penetration. So there are some countries in this region which are more receptive to what we do. But certainly the fact that you can go direct to people makes a lot of sense. And even if your broadband coverage is not so good, you may still download on your device during the night, for instance. And then during the day when you travel or something like that, you can still consume the movie, even though your live visibility is not so good. So I think regionally, again, every country will react differently, but there is a big appetite here for sports, certainly, and for live sports. And this is where we have some excellence, I would say, and some very good references. And yeah, so I think we have good hopes, let's say, in the region. We have just opened an office in Dubai in September. So we're here for our first CapSat, which is a way for us to prove that we are serious about coming here. And we start engaging with a number of local broadcasters or local content owners to show them what we do. And usually when we show them everything we have done in the USA, everything we have done in Europe with some of our customers, they're rather impressed and they would like to have it here. And that's what we try to replicate.